A very good morning, children. Welcome back after the winter break. Hope you all enjoyed in this vacation. So, in the previous video, we started this chapter number 15, Air Around Us. This is the last chapter because after this, chapter number 16, Garbage in, Garbage Out, that is deducted, and this is the last chapter that we have to complete. Air Around Us. As we have already started this chapter, in this chapter what we have studied, let's quickly recap. In this chapter we studied about the atmosphere. That atmosphere is the envelope of air surrounding the surface of the earth. The envelope of air that is surrounding the surface of the earth is known as the atmosphere. Everything that surrounds you is the atmosphere. After this, we started this activity that air is present everywhere. Air is present everywhere on the surface of the earth. Composition of air we studied. Composition of air means what the air consists of. In this we studied that air consists of nitrogen, that is 78%, oxygen, that is 21%, and other gases as 1%, in which carbon dioxide is 0.3%, and other dust particles and wet water vapors are also present in the air. This we all have studied. Dust and smoke are also present in the atmosphere, in the air. About nitrogen, we have studied that it is present 4/5 of the space, and it is very important for the growth of especially crops. Oxygen is present 1/5 in the atmosphere, and oxygen, you all know, it is very important for plants and animals. All the living organisms need oxygen for the process of respiration. Oxygen is required for the burning process of burning also. This activity we have already discussed. Have you done this or not? If you haven't done this activity, you have to do this. What you will do, you will take a candle, you will light it, and after that you will take a glass and invert it on the top of the candle as done in this one, and after few minutes or after few seconds you will observe that the burning candle will blew away. It will not burn. Why it is so? Because the oxygen present inside the glass will consumed up in the process of burning, and only carbon dioxide will be left. Only carbon dioxide will be left because in the process of burning, which gas is released? Carbon dioxide is released in the process of burning. So only carbon dioxide will be there inside the glass, and carbon dioxide does not support burning. Only oxygen support burning. Carbon dioxide does not support burning. That's why in the fire extinguisher also, you must have seen fire extinguisher tank. In that also carbon dioxide is used. So carbon dioxide does not support burning. It cuts the source of oxygen. This activity, if you haven't done, try it once. And this we have studied that carbon dioxide is present 0.0% in 0.03% in the atmosphere, and it is very important to carry out the process of photosynthesis. We can say that in the what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process used by plants to what? To prepare their food in the presence of sunlight. Okay, and they also use carbon dioxide. They use carbon dioxide, and during the process of photosynthesis they use carbon dioxide and sunlight, and what is released? Energy is released. What is released? Energy is released in the process of photosynthesis, and this energy is used by this energy is oxygen that we use. Water vapors, amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, that is known as the humidity. Humidity is what? It is the amount of water vapor present in the earth's surface is known as the humidity. You must have seen when the weather is humid, means water particles are present in the atmosphere, then clothes take dry clothes wet clothes take longer to dry. Okay, because lot of moisture is there in the atmosphere, so clothes can't dry easily in this is especially in the winter season or in the rainy season. But in the summer season, the atmosphere is very dry, no water molecules are there, so in that season the these clothes take short time to dry up. That is water vapor. Now dust and smoke, you all know that dust and smoke are present in the atmosphere. Now if you want to see that dust is present in the atmosphere or not, you can check it very easily. What you have to do, you have to choose a room, you have to choose a sunny room in your home and close all the doors and windows of this room. Now switch off the light also. Okay, there should be no source of light in that room. And what you have to do, you can also cover the windows with a dark curtain. Now open the door or window facing the sun. Okay, you have to open that window or that door that is facing the sun. Now you have to observe very carefully the beam of light that is coming in. If you will observe that beam of light, you will see that particles are present there. If this is window and through the window light is coming, if you will observe this beam of light, you will see small particles are moving inside this beam. So this shows that in the air also what is present, dust and smoke is also present in the air. And this dust and smoke is what is not desirable, it is not desired, it is not required, so they are known as pollutants. What they are known as? Pollutants. And when the amount of these pollutants increase in the air, it is known as the air pollution. Is it okay? Okay. Now now this is our new topic, that is air support life. From today we'll start from here, air support life. As we have studied that air is very important for all the living organisms, so today we'll see how air supports life. As we have already known that plants and animals living in land breathe in oxygen from the air for respiration. This we have studied that respiration, process of respiration is taking of oxygen and using oxygen to break the food inside the body is known as the process of respiration. So we all need air to survive, and air contain what? Air contain oxygen and carbon dioxide and other gases also useful to plants and animals. Oxygen and carbon dioxide are very useful to plants and animals, as animals take oxygen and plants takes carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide of the air to make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. This we have already known. Now, how this air support life in plants will study. This we know that plants have tiny pores called stomata. If this is the leaf, and on the surface of leaves small holes are there that are not visible by naked eyes. For this we have to use a microscope. Now if you will see these small holes, they are known as stomata. They are known as stomata. These small holes are known as stomata, found on the surface of the leaf. Now, air containing carbon dioxide and oxygen enter the plant through these openings, where it gets used in the process of photosynthesis and respiration. Now, this air enter through these small holes inside the leaf, and it is used in the process of photosynthesis later on. Now, in animals, how air support animals. Now, in animals, the oxygen from the air reaches the lungs, where it is exchanged with the carbon dioxide present in the blood. Means when we breathe, what will happen? Uh, in the process of breathing, our lungs will take oxygen. They will take oxygen, and this oxygen will be dissolved and exchanged between carbon dioxide present in the blood. This is the carbon dioxide present in the blood. When oxygen will come, this oxygen will replace carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide will come out. Means oxygen is coming in and carbon dioxide is coming out. So this process is what? This process is breathing. This process is what? Breathing. After mixing with the blood, it reaches the rest of the body through the blood vessels. And oxygen help to burn food and release energy. This oxygen help to burn food and release energy. We can say that we take oxygen and at the same time we release carbon dioxide. Okay, we take oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. Animals means all the human beings, so they take oxygen and release carbon dioxide, whereas respiration is a chemical process. Okay, some people think that breathing and respiration are same thing. No, breathing and respiration are not same, they are different. This thing we have already discussed, but let's discuss it once more. So breathing is a physical act of taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Means we are taking oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide and giving out carbon dioxide. This process is what? Breathing. Means we are taking air and we are inhaling and we are exhaling. Inhalation, exhalation, that is what? That is only breathing. That is breathing. And now what is respiration? Respiration is a chemical process by which glucose in the body break down to give energy. And now what is respiration? Respiration is what? We have taken oxygen inside the body, and that a process is going inside the body in which glucose means food that we are taking mix with the oxygen and release what? Release energy. And release energy, give energy to our body. That process is known as respiration. We can say change of food into glucose, change of food into energy inside the body is known as what? That is respiration. And taking of oxygen, inhalation and exhalation, that is what? Breathing. Is it clear? Breathing and respiration are not same, they are two different terms. Breathing means inhalation of carbon dioxide, inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide, whereas respiration means it is a chemical process in which glucose in the body, or we can say food in the body, is break with the help of oxygen to give energy. Is it clear? Okay, now let's move. Now in aquatic animals and plants, in the end, we know that air also support aquatic animals and plants like fish, tadpole, crab, shrimp have special organs for for taking air, that is gills. This we have studied. Gills help to take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. And some aquatic animals like dolphins, and they come to the surface of the earth to take air. So this is how the aquatic animals take oxygen, with the help of gills, or they come out to take oxygen. In amphibians are those animals which live in this water also and on land also, both the things, like frog, newt and salamander. Salamander is the largest amphibian. It is generally found in China. Need breathing system of both air and water. They have breathing system for air also and water also. Now crocodile and alligator swim through water with a part of their snot above the water surface to breathe easily through the nostrils. These amphibians like crocodile and alligator, they come out of the air, or they move with their snot out to take the air. So this is how the amphibians live. Amphibians generally spend their life in water also and on the land also. They can breathe in both the environment. Now this balance of oxygen carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, means we are taking carbon dioxide and we are also taking oxygen, but how is it is possible that there's a balance? means there's no lack of oxygen or no lack of carbon dioxide in atmosphere. How this balance is maintained, this we'll study in the next class. So till this point, until the air support life, you have to read very carefully from your book. Till then, take care. Sai Ram.